Okay, hello students. I hope that you have a nice week. And we are going to continue with our lesson 2 from Shaping My Language. In this week, don't forget that we are talking about how do different people act. Okay, to continue in our activities, we are going to continue from page 50 from your book. On page 50, we are going to talk about what is a sentence, a fragment, and a clause, a dependent clause, and a subordinate conjunctions. Okay, we are going to be talking about this. Don't forget that for in a sentence is a group of words that express a complete thought. A fragment is like a sentence if it begins with a capital letter and ends with a punctuation mark. It could have a subject and a verb. Okay, here you have an example. As the bus drove away from the stop. The subject verb, we have it there. And an incomplete fragment. The incomplete fragment or the incomplete thought, okay? Fragments need to be attached to independent clauses to become complete thoughts. One way to fix fragments is to revise it so becomes an independent clause. For instance, you could remove the word as from the example sentence. The bus drove away from the stop. That is a complete thought. When that appears, it's a complete thought, okay? Another way to fix a fragment is to connect an independent clause before or after the fragment to add more meaning. A comma may be needed to help to connect the fragment to the sentence. Mark ran to the corner as the bus drove away, okay? And when a dependent clause appears, it's when the second action depends in the realization of the first sentence. Okay, we are going to be developing that in class. We are going to make these exercises that we have here, and we are going to be making some examples. Then we are going to read the following groups of words, and we are going to determine if that sentences are sentences or fragments. Okay, we are going to work in groups or pairs in class. We are going to analyze these fragments or sentences, and we are going to create a new sentence based on the examples that we have. Then we are going to develop these points. We have to look at these words and circle the ones that describe how something happens, okay? And we are going to write sentences with that, okay? Then we are going to make a listening activity where we are going to listen the Friends song, and we are going to select the correct adverbs that are there, okay? Finally, we are going to fill the blanks lines with the words that you have here. And the last activity that we are going to do this week is that we are going to write a sentence with each of the verbs in the box below. You have sadly, sleepily, politely, angrily, and nervously. We are going to write 5 sentences. Then we are going to finish the week with a spelling bee contest. Don't forget that we have to study for the spelling bee contest, because that spelling bee contest is going to have a prize of 100 in the monthly test. Okay, I hope that you are going to have a good week. If you need information or if you don't understand something, you can send me a message by your institutional email, and I will be answered your questions. Okay, have a good week, and I hope that you are going to enjoy our work in this week.